Number calculations. 5 squared times 2 cubed. This is an indice. You have to work out squared means times itself. So 5 times 5. And then you multiply by 2 cubed means 2 times 2 times 2. Where you multiply the 2 by itself 3 times. 5 times 5 is 25. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And then you're doing 25 times 8. Splitting it up into 20 and 5 and 8. 8 20s are 160, 8 5s are 40. Add the two answers together, so the answer is 200. Next one, 0.3 times 0.6. 3 times 6 is 18. So you have one number, two numbers after the decimal point. So you got two numbers after the decimal point. So it's 0.18. 8.7 take away 5.25. Line up the decimal point. Because there's a number missing, you have to put a 0 there. Because 8.7 is the same as 8.70. So when I take away 0, take away 5 I can't do, so I got to borrow one. 10 take away 5 is 5. 6 take away 2 is 4. 8 take away 5 is 3. When you're adding and subtracting fractions, you've got to get the bottom numbers the same. So 4 and 8, lowest number 4 and 8 go into is 8. So I need to change the quarter into something over 8. Because I'm doubling the 4, I got to double the 1. So 1 times 2 is 2. So that means I'm doing 7 over 8 take away 2 over 8. The number on the bottom stays the same, and 7 take away 2 is 5. 2 to the minus 3, anything to the power. The rule with indices is x to the minus n is 1 over x to the n. So the minus means 1 over. So this means 1 over 2 cubed. And as above, where I said 2 times 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So the answer to that one is 1 over 8. 2 over 9 is a recurring decimal. You can ask yourself, how many 9s go into 2? So I'm going to put 2.000. 9 into 2 doesn't go. So 0 is for 0 times, and I carry the 2. 2 9s are 18, and you got 2 left over. How many 9s in 20? 2 9s are 18 with 2 left over. How many 9s in 20? 2 9s are 18 with 2 left over. So the answer to this one is 0.222. With indices, you've got to know anything to the power of 0 is 1. So like 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 3 to the power of 0 is 1. So 17 to the power of 0 is equal to 1. 0.2, that is in the tenths column, so it's 2 tenths. So 2 tenths, alright, there's nothing there as 2 tenths because that's 2 tenths of percent. Okay, so 2 tenths, because percent is out of 100. If you're multiplying to get out of 100, you're multiplying the bottom by 10, so you're timesing the top by 10. 2 times 10 is 20, so it's 20%. 5.4 take away 2.16. So you got 5.4 is you line up the decimal points. 5.4 is the equivalent to 5.40. 0 take away 6 you can't do, so you borrow. 10 take away 6 is 4. 3 take away 1 is 2. 5 take away 2 is 3. So it's 3.24. Like the previous one, we got to get the bottom numbers the same. So the lowest number the 3 and 6 go into is 6. So I need to change third into a something over 6. So get the 3 to a 6, you double it. So 1, 2 is 2. And then it becomes 5 over 6 take away 2 over 6, which is 3 over 6. But we haven't got any 3 over 6, so if we can cancel it down, because 3 goes into top and bottom, 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 6 twice, so 3 over 6 is the same as a half, so it's this one. Next type of calculation question, a factor is a number that goes into 96. So if we double all them numbers, they're not going to go into it. If we treble them, so we're asking 3 times 3 is 9, 2 times 3 is 6, so that means 32 times 3 is 96, so 32 is a factor. A cube number is a number that's multiplied by itself 3 times. So 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 8 isn't in the list. 3 times 3 times 3. 3 3s are 9. 9 3s are 27. A multiple of 8.5. So if I was going up in 8.5s, if I double it, I get 17. And I can see if I double that again, 34 would be in the list. A prime number, only 1 in itself go into, so the only even prime number is 2, so that crosses out all the even numbers. 3 goes into 27, so that's no good. There's no number that goes into 29 apart from 1 in itself, so the answer is 29. Multiplying decimals like earlier, 4 7s are 28, and then because there's 2 numbers after the decimal point, it's 0.28. 13.8 take away 7.45, like earlier, line up the decimal point, there's a 0 missing, there's a number missing, so it becomes 13.80. 0 take away 5 you can't do, so I need to borrow 1. 10 take away 5 is 5, 7 take away 4 is 3, 3 take away 7 you can't do, so I borrow 1. 13 take away 7 is 6. Prime number, only 1 in itself goes into, so it's going to be odd apart from 2. So let's have a look. 57. 5 add 7 is 12. 12 is in the 3 times table, so 3 goes into that, so that's not good. Even, so 2 goes into it. 59, there's no number that goes into 59, so 59 is a prime number. Cube number, we got up to 2 times 2 times 2, 3 times 3 times 3. So next one is 4 times 4 times 4. 4 4s are 16. 16 times 4. If I double it, it's 32. Double it again is 64. So the cube number is 64. A factor of 186. Chances are, because they're about 60, 60 goes into 180 about 3 times. So 3 6s make 18. 3 watts are 6, 2. So the answer is 62. The last one is 7.25 times table. So if I double that, I get 7.25, add 7.25, it's 14.5. If I double that again, it becomes 29. Double it again, it becomes 58. So my answer there is 58.